Hey guys, have you ever wanted to make the back end of your server organized? I learned today how to rename some file folders on the back end. This is for websites specifically, and I didn't really find anything online that was straight to the point, so I'm going to do my best to show you guys how if you're in this weird situation like I found myself in. So, if you want to rename your folders to be organized to, let's say, the website name, something like that, if you leave this with some weird character, when you go into the back end and you start searching for website files, it can get hard to find where you're properly looking unless these folders are named appropriately. So because of decent, I should say, organization, I know that this file here is for one of my websites on this server. So let's say you want to change it for whatever reason, and I'll show you how. So the first thing is that you need to do this through cPanel File Manager. This is usually provided through a shared hosting platform, not a managed platform. So if you go to cPanel, go to your file manager. If you don't know how to do that, let's say we go to the cPanel, we go to File Manager here, we click on that, and it opens up where we just were. So let's say I want to rename beta test. So I just willy-nilly rename this. Let's do beta test 2 just to show you what's going to happen. So rename file, and that link was to this domain, which is technically a subdomain. It will now bring up an internal server error, which is a no-go. That's obviously bad, and you want to get that fixed as quickly as you can. So you may want a quick solution if you don't want to do what I just showed you and you just made a mistake. You can technically just rename it back to the original folder, hit rename file, and then refresh, and it should be back in live. But we don't want to do that. We want to change it to a new one. So we're going to name it beta test 2. Hit rename. It's now renamed. Let's check to make sure it's not working. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is go into the subdomains. Going to click on this. We're going to find the domain, which is the beta2 at moretech.com domain, and we're going to click on this little icon here. This is basically this little extension right here. Don't edit this part. I just edited it. The public HTML part is left unchanged, but this part here is updated to the new folder name. So because I added 2 to it, I'm just going to add 2. I'm going to hit change. I'm going to let it update the document root. Hit OK. Might take a moment or two. And it's now refreshing. Loading, come on. And now we're back in live with the new folder name, which is beta test 2. So that's how that works. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I hope that at least one person could find this useful. Thanks for watching.